Is Skillshare bad for instructors? Let's talk about that. So hello there, my name is Nick Nyxson. I'm full-time online instructor, and in this video we're going to talk about my experience with the Skillshare instructor program. Mind that this is coming from my perspective, and we're going to talk about one single case that happened recently to me as an instructor on Skillshare. So let's talk about that. A few weeks ago, I created a course for Skillshare called Online Course Essentials, which basically was a course about the creation of the courses themselves. It was not an extensive course. It was around 1 hour course which talked about what you need to know about the course creation. It gave you outline of what you could do in order to create an online course. So I created the course and uploaded on Skillshare. A few days later, I got an email from Skillshare telling me that my class was closed and I got a content strike, which I can receive only 3 before my entire account will be closed, and telling me that I violated their guidelines. I was weirded out because they said that I was talking about the promises of monetary compensation inside of my course. I was a bit confused and asked them to elaborate what was happening and what could I do with that. So let me just give you a summary of what was wrong that I think that they found wrong about the course. Inside the course about creation of online courses, I talked that you can make money by creating online courses. It's obvious, right? You create online course and you make money from it, or you generate something from it that generates you monetary compensation. It's obvious, right? It's what Skillshare is doing. They are creating, or they're creating this as well. They're creating courses, selling them for the monetary compensation. So the guidelines that I violated was that I couldn't talk about making money or the passive income. Mind that inside the course I explicitly mentioned that I am against term of the passive income. Say that I don't think that there is anything passive about creation of an online courses. Plus, when I talked about the money of the online courses, I explicitly said that the money was that I made, that I was talking about the money that I made myself, and my results were not typical, and it may go months, maybe even more, without making any money for any other instructors. After I asked about elaboration of what was happening and what could I do, they gave me just generic answer that, oh, you talked about discuss the passive income and making money. Well, I was just like, okay. I went with an extensive email. You probably can see it right on the screen right now. I'll blur out all the names and stuff because I don't want to show the names of the moderators. I sat down and I just elaborated every single thing that I was thinking about that, and what I talked about that, and what I meant. Every single thing, the things that I said basically right here, that the course creation of course implies making money. This is what courses are made for. Online courses are made for, unless it's a free online course. Anyways, in the end, it's all about the monetary compensation. Of course it is, because you are giving your knowledge, you're teaching this stuff for the monetary compensation. Of course you do that. The teachers are doing that, the professors are doing that, everyone is doing that. It's a normal thing. But I was explaining that I'm not talking about the passive income. I'm not discussing it because I don't believe in this. I gave my making money numbers only based on my results, like only my results. And I explained everything. You can see in the email, you can pause the text if you want to read it entirely. But it turns out that they were like, no, we don't believe in that. You violated our guidelines, and that's it. The worst thing was that when I emailed them, they answered only a few days later, not maybe a few hours. Okay, I understand that there may be time zone difference and stuff, but it took at least 4 to 5 days in order for them to get me answer back. 4 to 5 days at minimum, which is unacceptable. The emails that I wrote, like the different emails, took a few weeks to elaborate stuff. And when I asked them, Okay, what can I do about that? There was no answer. It was like, okay, you got a content strike. We cannot do anything. Just don't violate our guidelines next time. That's it. Which is extremely weird, because I got a content strike for the thing that they're doing themselves. And I want to elaborate on one thing, that I'm not allowed to talk about making money, but they themselves have entire section of the course dedicated to business. What's business? Then not making money. Look, you make a business just for fun, for not making money? They have an e-commerce classes, they have a website, they have everything that can be around the money. And many of the courses about business are made by Skillshare themselves, not by instructors, not by outside instructors like I am, because I'm a third party here. I'm neither customer, neither Skillshare themselves. I'm a third party that creates the courses for Skillshare, because I want Skillshare to provide my course to the customers. They themselves create a course about making money, and I get blocked for that. I don't know, it's extremely weird for me. Plus, giving out like that a strike is extremely bad, because I'm gonna compare now Skillshare with Udemy. Right now I'm gonna compare Skillshare with Udemy, because they're competitors and they're probably the biggest competitors of each other. So that's why I'm gonna compare it to them. When you upload a course on Udemy, your course is not getting published right away until someone will review your course and say something wrong with it. When they review the course, if there's something wrong with that, they're gonna tell you. We do not like the lecture number 4 where you talk about something. Please fix that. We do not like your name of the course. Please fix that. We do not like the description of the course, or we don't like that you include some coupon code or some affiliate links or whatever. They can tell you that, exactly that, and they can tell you to fix that. And they will not publish your course until you fix that. They will hold your course for, usually it takes around 24 to 48 hours for them to review your course, which is extremely fast, even though they have 5 business days for that. And only after that, they are publishing your course. On Skillshare, there's nothing like that. You just create a course, upload a course, and it just gets published right away. No one is reviewing it only after the fact the course is already available. And then when some moderator will stumble upon the course, they're gonna tell that, oh, okay, this course violates our guidelines and you got strike. You got 2 more and you're out. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's good? Do you think that I need to understand everything they mean by that? Because it seems like it's a very gray area about making money, because they have entire section dedicated to business, which is explicitly about making money, because business is always about making money. They are allowed to talk about that, and or any other big instructors are allowed to talk about that. Some are like with 100,000 or maybe millions of followers, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'm not allowed to give numbers. That's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? And I get strike for that, even though it's like my probably 10th course on Skillshare. I've been uploading consistently, single course a week. Shorter courses usually like an hour or maybe a bit longer, but I've been uploading consistently because I know that such courses work on Skillshare the best. The long tail courses do not work that well, because I have long courses uploaded there as well, and they do not make that much of a watch time, or they are not doing that great. Shorter courses are doing the best, and I'm uploading there every week. Plus, because I'm not allowed to upload more often than once a week. So that's the thing as well. I'm not gonna talk about all the things that is happening between Udemy and their instructors, because it's gonna take way too long time, and I'm gonna make a separate video about like comparing the Udemy and Skillshare's things together and how they compare together. I'm gonna make the video about that later, the same way like I made the video about the Skillshare versus Udemy for students. By the way, I still think that Skillshare is way better for the students as for the short-term studying, unless you're making something really big and studying a really big subject. Skillshare is still the best, as I said in previous video. But for the instructors, it's a bit different story. And by all means, I don't say that Skillshare is bad for instructors. I'm gonna make a separate video about that, and you're gonna watch this and just stay tuned for that in the coming weeks. But Skillshare needs to fix their moderation. It's bad. The moderation is bad. The timings of emails are bad. It takes few days, maybe even weeks, to answer me the mails. And I contacted other email that I had, like saying my issue, no answer. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't get answer from them. Probably they forwarded the same email to the same moderator that was moderating my content, and still nothing. I didn't get any email or how to fix that, or maybe change something. They don't like what I've talked about, and maybe they want to change that. The funniest thing was that in that course I praised Skillshare as an amazing platform for the beginning instructors. I praised Skillshare, and I still think it's the case, but I guess Skillshare is a bit broken for instructors as a moderator side. I'm gonna create another video talking about what Skillshare can do to fix their instructor side, because there are a lot of things that needs to fixing. So that was it for today. It was like a bit of a ranty video for me. I don't know, it's kind of ranty, yeah, maybe kind of ranty video for me, because I wanted to tell about what my experience, what I've been going through. It's still ongoing because I'm still going emails, and I'm still sending an email and waiting for an answer, and sending an email and waiting for an answer. And at this point, I'm a bit tired, because I'm tired of waiting for them to deem me worthy to answer me within at least 48 hours of my email, because I don't want anymore to wait for 5-6 days, for a week for them to give me an answer. I don't think it's acceptable. That was it for today. I hope I was not way too ranty. I usually don't like rant videos, but still I thought it would be good to make this video in this case. So thank you for being here with me. I hope you liked the video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more videos about instructor stuff on Udemy, Skillshare, or on any other platform. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. See ya.